Welcome to another episode of Hometown Hotspots. I'm Tim with my brokerage and I'm your real estate expert. Today we're in Peachtree City at Aloe Farms. It is a fresh, sustainable, they grow vegetables, they grow microgreens, they even harvest fish in here, all inside of this warehouse. Let's go check it out. Hey Alec, how are you?
Tim.
I'm good, how are you?
See it?
Good. So the first thing I see is the name. I come in, Aloe.
So the actual way to say is otlo. So it's kind of from the belly to otlo. Yep, and that word means to feed, to nourish, to sustain, and to develop. So really a word that embodies our entirety of what we do here at the farm.
Whole ecosystem.
Whole ecosystem.
Well, okay, now tell me about the business. Tell me about the start of it and tell me about where it is now.
Yep, so this is a family-owned and operated company. My dad, Jefferson, he's an architect, and so he actually has 35 years and 45 years total in design experience in indoor spaces and climate control. So what he did was actually design and implement and create a living ecosystem indoors. So really unique concept, and what we're doing simply is just bringing all of nature, bring it inside so we can grow year round.
So this is a family business.
Family business. This is our third farm. We did two smaller farms. One was outdoors in a greenhouse, and then he actually brought the second farm in his architectural studio on the ground floor level. And then we were just selling out within a couple hours and decided it was time to expand and continue to serve and invest our community with healthy local greens. And so I actually had the unique opportunity to build this farm by hand. So everything you'll see today, got to literally start at the ground level and build from there.
I think this is such a neat concept. I first met Alec at an event, and he was giving away some of the greens and stuff. And I started talking to him. You know, me and my wife are both passionate about fitness. We're passionate about health, and we've talked about an idea like this. Didn't know it exists. I'm sure it existed somewhere. I obviously saw it somewhere. Never knew it was in our backyard. We're in Peachtree City, Georgia. And talking to you, and I wanted to capture your story and be able to tell. So right now I see you have greens, you have herbs, you have fish, you have beef. So what all do you guys have?
Yep, so right now, I'll actually back up kind of where all that comes from. So in the farm itself, we create a living and natural ecosystem. So on the far side over there, we actually raise fish. So we have Mediterranean and Blue Nile tilapia. And the oversimplified version of how that works, the fish produce the liquid waste and solid waste. We remove the solids, and then we actually colonize beneficial bacteria and microbes, specifically a Nitrosomonas sp bacteria and the nitrobacters. They convert that ammonia from the fish, that liquid waste, into nitrogen, which is perfect plant food. So we're creating a liquid fertilizer for the plants. The plants then absorb that nitrogen, upcycle the nutrients through their roots, grow, and then the roots work to filter and clean the water that gets recirculated back to the plants. So we have zero waste, and it actually is basically a dynamic living ecosystem where it's in balance in between those. Yep.
Okay, so with that, so we have fish. What all type of vegetables do you have?
Right now we have primarily our leafy greens, which is going to be our butter mix, our Muir power salad is going to be a mixture of microgreens, pea tendrils, kale, celery, dandelion, and then we also have larger sized red curly kale, romaine, different herbs, parsley, oregano, rosemary, mint. So sum it up, lettuce, microgreens, herbs, and then we also harvest and process our fish on site here, and we sell those in our little freezer. So each one's an individual fillet and ready to go.
Awesome. Very impressed so far. So another thing that caught my eye is the cash deposit box.
Yes.
So
really, the cash deposit box is bringing back that old school feel from old country farms where you could just walk up, they had their crops, so you could just drop it in a box. So we love that honor system and want to kind of continue that legacy. So for the first 6 years, all we had was a cash drop box. And then over here on the larger farm, just because not everybody has cash on hand. So we have a full self-checkout point of sale. So truly everything in here is in an honor system. So you walk out, grab what you need, scan it in with a little barcode scanner, press checkout, tap and go. You're in and out in 60 seconds, which is just amazing. Like you just walk in, the convenience of that. I love it. Every time I ask our customers, hey, do we want somebody else to be in the market, and they're always like, no, we love it, don't change a thing, it's so unique. So yes, we just want people to know that you can actually walk in from the farm, right up to the farm. You can see everything growing inside, know where it's harvested, and then purchase it right there on site.
That not only says a lot about you, it says a lot about the ecosystem you're building, but it says a lot about the community of Peachtree City.
It does. So what's been unique is extending that level of trust within the community. It's reciprocated back. I think there's a sense of ownership that people feel a part of the farm. You were able to walk in there. There's a real sense of pride. We toss around the term food sovereignty a lot, which is that there's a value in, like, it's grown for you. You know the hands that prepared it. And so kind of bringing back that, the butcher and the baker, if you will. You know where your bread came from, you know who milled it. And so that similar home style feel just brings people together, which are just really passionate about that. All of that's really about connecting with our community and being able to serve just great food. That's a big need, and it's fresh.
What are your hours?
Right now our hours are open every day, 8 to 7 p.m., 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're here, make it real easy.
Well, that is amazing. If people want to find you online, where's the best place for them to go?
Yeah, definitely find us online at just alofarms, alofarms.com. And they'll take you through there. You can actually shop. You can look at our market, all the products we have. Yep, we do wholesale to our local restaurants. So we have a wholesale tab for all of our local vendors and local restaurant partners and retail partners. So everything's pretty much staying within the county or just outside, staying here locally. So making all of that, the story and everything available real easy on our website.
Is there anything you want to tell the community or the people that are watching, maybe potentially moving to Peachtree City?
Yeah, no, definitely. As far as Peachtree City has a lot of unique things to offer, but being able to have food security and be able to find fresh local with everything going on in the world, it's truly an asset and a resource that's not available anywhere else. So this is actually one of the first and largest systems and farms like this in the world. So it's a truly unique thing to come and move to Peachtree City. Not only beautiful area, great place to raise a family, but also great way to be filled, to be nourished, and have that sense. So we bring people together at the farm, at farm dinners and things like that. So it's a unique thing you're not gonna find anywhere else. So come on to Peachtree City.
I appreciate your time, Alec.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.